Rainey backs it up, gives it out to Clark. Top of the key, comes down the lane, whips it to the open man. Johnson lays it up and in. Marcus Johnson. 77-55. Fairleigh doesn't lose a lot when they substitute. Johnson and Salisbury have both played very well tonight off the bench. Pillow out of the corner, hits a three.
Welcome the Peabody Band of Gold Pep Band from Peabody High School in Trenton, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
As president of MTSU, he shares his vision with
Band. Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin by announcing first the non-starters for both teams, beginning with the Giles County Bobcats. Number 00, John Parker. Number 10, Reggie Brown. Number 14, Jonathan Smith. Number 24, Timmy Marks. Number 30, Gerald Randolph. Number 35, Travis Reynolds. Number 44, Curtis Randolph. Number 50, Gerald Morris. And number 54, Brandon Witt. Now the non-starters for the Obion County Rebels. Number 3, Jason Hill. Number 5, Ty Jenkins. Number 14, Brent Johnson. Number 20, Brock McClanahan. Number 24, Jody Johnson. Number 31, Julian Johnson. Number 34, Kelly Jenkins. Number 35, Coleman Carpenter. Number 40, Ty Ragsdale. And number 43, Alan Halford. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineups. Beginning with the Giles County Bobcats at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 20, Cedric Ordway. At guard for the Rebels of Obion County, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Chris Palmer. At wing for Giles County, a 5'10" senior, number 21, Tracy Randolph. At center for the Rebels, a 6'8" senior, number 54, Matt Harris. At guard for Giles County, a 5'10" junior, number 32, Mike Pipkins. At guard for the Rebels, a 6'2" junior, number 30, Andre Burns. At post for Giles County, a 6'1" junior, number 34, Rashun Coleman. At forward for Obion County, a 6'4" junior, number 32, Brian Clark. And at post for the Bobcats of Giles County, a 6'1" senior, number 42, Patrick Howard. At guard for the Rebels, a 6'2" senior, number 21, Robin Good. Head coach for the Obion County Rebels, Jim Whitby. Head coach for the Bobcats, Billy Holt. Ladies and gentlemen, your officials, David Mason, Joe Chilton, and Ron Sisk.
Seen anything yet, Mr. Heyman, with the Obion Central Rebels, and we understand that Giles County, they're not chopped liver either. They'll put it up from everywhere. They play the very best of the pressure defense as well. We understand that the earliest written record of 2 officials working a game together in the state championship game was back in 24. Their names was Josh Hughes and Tommy Zerfoss, and the progression of officiating from 21 to 49, 1 official was used. 50 to 91, 2 officials were used, and 92 they begin with a 3, and no one does it any better with the history and the stats of this tournament than Nelson Smotherman.
Hey, listen, I'd have never dreamt that. I would have always thought they had at least 2, you know, and then they went to 3, and then everybody was thinking, well, you know, 3 officials is the way it should be. But you mean to tell me at one time they only had 1 official? Good gravy. 1 official calling a basketball game years ago. It's only back when Bill Haney called it.
It will be Harris and his compadre there, Patrick Howard, to jump it up. It's controlled by Obion Central. Here's Coon to the left wing. Coon works on the right corner to Palmer. There's the quick 3. Is up and it's down.
They didn't take long. Obion County has their first trifecta of the day, Dave.
If Obion Central is hot and Giles County is hot, we could see a 99 to 95 kind of ball game. The other way, we'll work Mike Pipkins. He's double teamed out there. Dangerous pass, but going to get it at midcourt is Ordway. Here's the pass down low, putting in a shot up and in, and on the shot that time is Rashun Coleman. A great pass, and Coleman lays it in. We're tied at 2, Steve.
And Coach Whitby inspiring the troops to get it up the floor.
There's Palmer, deep right corner, another 3. Got it again.
And that is 2 3-point attempts and 2 buckets just like that.
It is 6-2. I actually said a moment ago, tied at 2. That was a 3 a moment ago. So now it's 6-2. The other way, we'll work Mike Pipkins on the left wing, working with it over there is Ordway. Back to Pipkins. He's guarded by Palmer. Giles County very quick, wanting to shoot the 3 that time was Tracy Randolph, but could not. They swing it across the Obion Central zone. It looks like, let's see what it is. Looks like a 1-2-2. Here's the ball knocked away. Burns got a hand on it. First turnover on Giles County. Palmer back to Burns. Cross-court pass to Cood. Cood from 23 feet up. No. Too hard that time. Big Matt Harris tries to rebound. He does. Great job as he saves it out at midcourt, and there's Burns with it. On the right wing, Palmer. Cood with it between the circles. On the left wing, Burns. They bring it out to Palmer. Palmer, top of the key. Fakes the 3, doesn't shoot. He's got Cood over the right wing. Giles County in the man-to-man. Here's Burns on the right wing. Burns will move in from 15 feet. Back rim, no. Big Matt Harris rebounds. Out to Palmer. There's the quick 3. Top of the key. 3 of 3.
They've attempted 3 3-pointers, and they've hit 3. They are 3 of 4 from 3-point land, Dave.
9-2, and unbelievable. I tell you, folks, we had them early in the year, and they had 20 threes in one game. The other way will be Rashun Coleman. It's 9-2. We play 2 minutes of this game. Here's the shot on the right wing. Pulling up to the J is Ordway. No good. Burns rebounds. And Steve, it will be Obion Central now trying to increase the lead. Here's Burns wide open, breaking under. Gives it to Big Harris. Big Matt lays it up. No. Rebound is controlled by Giles County. On the run out the other way is Randolph. Randolph against Clark. He puts it up, and we've got an intentional foul on Clark, I think.
Well, they're going to call intentional because the man turned around and put his back to the defender. And then what they said was there's no way he could be going for the ball. That's once again one of those rules that are made by officials, Dave, that I've never agreed with a lot, because how do you know a guy's not going for the basketball? Unless you tackle him or something, you know. I mean, in a case like that, he was reaching for the ball. He just got a lot of body, and they'll call him for the intentional.
Nelson says it's the earliest intentional foul he's ever seen in state tournament basketball history. Here's the shot put up by Randolph. It is there. Randolph nails it. Clark picked up the foul. It's 9-3. Again, Randolph, who is a senior, 5'10 senior. He averages 16, and he gets his first points of the night. It is up. It is there again. He is shooting right into that sea of Obion Central fans, and they have quite a few folks here, don't they?
Yeah, he's got that big sea of red, white, and blue behind him in what is the actually the west end zone here at Murphy Center Day.
So after the free throws, Giles County will get it. They inbound it out to Howard on the left wing. He's in trouble, unloads it. Here is Ordway with it. Out front to Pipkins. On the right wing, they flash it into Randolph. Here's the turnaround J at the free throw line. Put up no. Big Matt Harris with another rebound. Howard put up that shot. It was short. Burns front court pass to Cood. Robin will move in this time. It is up, no. They tip it around. Big Matt Harris up, rebound, back up, no. He has been a stalwart on the boards, but that time could not get it to go in, and it goes back to Giles County.
Well, Matt's struggling a little bit down low. Mr. Matt Harris, the big man, the big center, who is already committed to play his basketball at Murray State University, Dave.
And Robin Cood is 0-2. The other way, very quickly, is Ordway. Wanted to shoot to 3. Good defense by Cood. Let's check out that defense again. Looks like almost a matchup zone now is what they're actually in. Here's Ordway with it. Working with it is Pipkins. Great defense by Palmer. Palmer. They work on the right wing. Working with it is Randolph. Randolph could not shoot. Big Harris guarding him there. They flash it out to Howard on the left wing. Moving in, we've got a reach-in foul on Burns, as that time Pipkins blew right by him.
The foul on Burns will be on the floor, Dave, not in the bonus situation. It'll strictly be an inbound for the Giles County Bobcats. Side front court. With 4:54 to go in the opening quarter, it's Obion behind 3 threes, leading it here 9-4.
We appreciate all the network stations and remind those folks that we have a break coming up at halftime for them, as well as the end of this first quarter on those local commitments. Here's Howard, deep right corner, 9-4, 4:45 left in the first. They flash it in the paint this time to Curtis Randolph, who just worked in the game. He plays the high post. On the right wing is Randolph. Bad pass. Knocked out of there. Burns comes up with it for Obion Central. That's a turnover, number 2 on the Giles County team. Here's Burns moving in left of the key. Burns moving. Nothing there out to Cood. Robin Cood is 0 of 2 thus far. Billy Holt is up across the way. Here's Cood to Palmer. Wanted to shoot the 3, does not. Ball is kicked, and that's the proper call, as Randolph was actually sneaking in that time. The 6'2 junior kicked it. Obion Central's ball.
Good defense by Randolph, anticipating the bounce pass, but he got a foot on it. The first sub of the game about to make its way in for Obion County.
Palmer, the long-range 3 on the inbound pass. He is scored.
And that was nearly NBA three-point range for Palmer, who cans the trifecta, and it is 12-4 Obion by 8.
Giles County probably saying, wait a minute, Cood's the guy that's supposed to do that. He's the all-state performer. Palmer has blistered them. Randolph down low, moves in, lost the ball off his hook. And a great play there by big Matt Harris. Matt could have been called for the foul, but was not. And he goes over to Giles County.
Well, they let him play a little bit more in the state tournament games, Dave. We've touched on that throughout both broadcasts, not only the guys, but the girls' state tournament as well. It's hard to get used to it, but they always let you play a little bit more when you get here to Murfreesboro.
4 minutes. We're halfway home in this first stanza. Across the timeline is Burns. Almost lost it. Looks. They've got Cood down on the baseline working down there. They isolate him. He's guarded tightly down there by Ordway. Here's Palmer, long-range 3. No, but he's been hacked and fouled, and he'll shoot 3. No, they've got the foul down low. I thought Palmer was fouled out front, but they've got a foul before the shot actually down low, and it's on Obion Central.
And Dave, the foul's going to be on 35 for Obion Central, and you'll pick up that name for us. That'll be the first team foul on the youngster who just checked into the game a moment ago for Harris.
That's Coleman Carpenter, double C, the 6'7 sophomore. Picks the foul up in the backcourt. Across the timeline working with it is Coleman, Rashun Coleman. Here's the free throw line, Jay. It is up. It is down by Randolph.
Tracy Randolph. Second field goal by, I beg your pardon, Dave. Only the second field goal by Giles County at the 3:30 mark.
The other way, here's Brian Clark on the left wing. Out to Cood. Robin Cood will move in for the 3. It is up. It is there.
Well, Robin's finally in his first trifecta of the night. It is 15-6 Obion by 9.
The other way, working right in front of us, and you hear the crowd in the background. Those are not, again, boos for you folks along the network. Those are Coods. On the right wing, working with is Mike Pipkins. Guarded out there by Cood. In the corner, working with it is Randolph. Randolph back to Pipkins. Pipkins moving in the paint, stopping, popping up. No. Rebound is controlled, though. Back up is Howard. It is there.
Giles County connecting on their third field goal, all of a 2-point variety, and it's 15-8.
15-8 your score. Here's Burns on the right wing. In the corner to Palmer. Palmer can't shoot, out to Burns. Cood from 26 feet.
That is the fifth three-pointer of the ball game for Obion County. You said earlier the record by one player was 6 in a game, and I think the state record is something like 16 for a team. That may last till halftime.
Even as good as he is, Nelson Smotherman's going to have to work in this one. I guarantee you. 18-8, 225. Mr. Heyman as well. In the corner, working with it over there is who? That is Rufus Coleman, or Rashun Coleman, excuse me. Down low, Giles County on the baseline. They've got Howard isolated there, and I think it may be the foul on either Clark or Coleman Carpenter. Let's wait and see. The official will work against us. And let's see who they call it on. It's 18-8.
Is on number 32.
It's on Clark. That's his second. 14 foul. Well, thus far, it is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 threes have been the only scoring by Obion Central. They lead 18-8. Here's a long-range 3 on the inbounds pass. It is there, knocking it home that time. Across the way was Mike Pipkins. And it's 18-11.
Bobcats proving they can shoot the trifecta, too.
We were told they could shoot. Here's Clark to Palmer. Palmer down low, wide open is Carpenter. Fakes, puts it up. No, missed it. Rebound, tips it out of bounds. It goes over to Giles County. He did the cardinal error that time. He faked when he should have just powered it up on the first time.
You see so many big men down low in the paint, Dave, either do one of two things, fake or dribble the basketball. When all they got to do is power up and either draw the foul or sink the deuce.
Pipkins in the front court, working with it over there on the left wing is Coleman. Coleman will move in from 15 feet, gets up in the air, throws it away. Good defense by Palmer that time. What is that? 4 turnovers now on the Giles County ball club. The other way will be Clark. Clark lost the handle. Tries to save it, and now Obion Central turns it over.
That'll be turnover number 2 against Obion County. They made their first just a moment ago when Carpenter couldn't handle the rock, and with 1:39 to go, it is 18-11.
I'm going to see just how good you statisticians are. I've got both statisticians and people working here. Here's, of course, Nelson is the official statistician of the radio network, Mr. Heyman, and yours truly, Mr. McCulley, with you tonight, along with Dick Palmer and Bill Haney. Peg Haney not here today. She'll be here later in the week. Bill Haney inducted into the Hall of Fame later. Here's a clear charge that time, it appears, no matter who you pull for, by Howard, as he decked one of the Obion Central fan or folks, but he missed the shot, and here's Cood with it. Cood fakes. Now Robin Cood will move in, stop on a dive, put it up, it is there.
That was only a 2-pointer. I'm not used to seeing Obion County shoot 2-pointers.
It's 20-11. That's their first deuce of the game. The other way, Giles County, they lost it. But now here is the shot put up on the deflection by Randolph. It's no good. Moving back up and in with the shot is Rashun Coleman. He has 4, and he cuts it to 20-13.
Giles County is now 5 of 10. 50% is what I got him from the field, Dave.
The other way will be Clark. Clark on the front court, or in the front court, I should say. Working with it over there are the Rebels. They go into Cood in the paint. Robin Cood, right baseline, Jay.
Well, he got off to a slow start, Dave, and now Robin Cood has really picked it up as he hits another field goal.
And now we've got a reach-in foul on Ty Ragsdale is in the game. On Ragsdale will be his first as Giles County came across the timeline. Giles County, as I'm sure, has played some up-tempo kind of basketball throughout the year. They like to do that as well, but folks, you're just not ready for the mentality many times of a team like Obion Central who would just keep coming at you with threes and driving kind of shots.
Right now the lead is 9 for Obion County, 28 seconds to go. Giles County may elect just to play for the final shot here in the opening quarter.
Little block of Ranahan, the 5'2" freshman's in the game. They call him the pistol, Nelson, because when he shoots, he's like Maravich. On the right wing, working with it is Pipkins. Flashes it in the corner there to Ordway. Back to Pipkins. Back to Ordway on the right wing. Obion back in the zone. Here's the long shot. Pipkins, 3.
Giles County showing they can shoot the 3 when they have a combined 3 record before the first half gets here.
5 seconds left in the front court. Bad pass. Cood threw it away. Here's Pipkins the other way. Pipkins at 3 at the buzzer. No, but it counted. It did not go in. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, Obion Central 22, Giles County 16. A 1-minute local break. Back for the second after this on the TSSAA Radio Basketball Network.
Amen.
We're back with you from the Murphy Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Dave McCulley along with Steve Heyman and Nelson Smotherman as we bring you this exciting AA basketball game. It's 22-16. Working with it, Pipkins on the left wing. Randolph cross-court pass, a very dangerous one, but going high to get it is Ordway. Now he throws it away. Little McClanahan with it. Out to Cood. There's the 3 coming down. Got it.
Big bucket. Cood on a big 3-pointer. Cood has 13 after getting off to the slow start, Dave.
25-16, and the crowd still buzzing with Cood. Boy, I'll tell you what, Obion Central will put them up with, they'd put them up if they were playing Arkansas or Kentucky. They are just not intimidated by anyone. Here's the turnaround Jay, the left-handed shot by Patrick Howard as he drove to the paint and got it. It's 25-18.
You know, Giles County shooting the great percentage, Dave. 7 of 12 from the field with only 5 turnovers right now.
Palmer, front court pass to McClanahan, back to Palmer. Here's Cood from 23 feet. Not very close. Rebound is controlled though by Clark. He fakes, can't shoot. Out to Palmer. There's the long-range 3 up front rim. No. Rebound is controlled by Giles County. Clark was right under the bucket and then opted to go out for the 3. The other way, Giles County. The quick jumper up. No, this time put up by Randolph. Rebound put back up and it rattles and goes in. And the shot is put up that time by big Rashun Coleman. He's got 6. And let's see who the Obion Central foul is on.
Giles County, they're going to give him the deuce. That'll make it a 25-20 game. He can actually pull the Bobcats as close as they've been in quite some time. Obion 25, Giles County 20. But the Bobcats in the line to try to get to within 4 with 6:46 to go in the first half, Dave.
Rashun Coleman, the 6'1 junior, averaging 16. The foul. Here's Big Halford in the game. Going out will be Clark. Who picked up the foul, Nelson? I missed that one, and you may have said, Steve.
Not so sure Clark maybe didn't get the
Clark,
foul, but I didn't
got
get
it.
the
You're right. Here's Coleman trying to complete the three-point play. He pulls his team within 4. It is up, back rim, no. They fight for the rebound. It's controlled by Giles County. Wide open is Pipkins, no. But big Matt Harris got him. And that time, Obion Central was soundly beaten on the boards by the Giles County Bobcats.
I'm going to tell you what now, folks. Giles County is a world of talent right there. They did a good job right there on the glass getting the ball. Obion County didn't do a bad job on the box off, Dave, as much as the ball sometimes just comes off the rim long and deep or at an unusual angle, and they were there for the rebound.
To the line will be Pipkins. He'll eye the mark and shoot 2. Big Matt picked up the foul, wearing that crew cut as always. Pipkins up. It is there. He has 7. Meanwhile, 6 by Coleman, 4 by Howard, 4 by Randolph. Obion Central's got 12 from Palmer and 13 by Cood, and that's it. Only 2 people have scored. It's 25-21. Here's the next one up. It's no good. Rebound is controlled by big Alan Halford. He's a big guy. The other way will be Andre Burns. Burns works left of the key. Burns drives in, stops, pops, put it up, high arc, no. Rebound controlled this time by Giles County. Coming out there with it. They on the run out. Maybe walking in the paint that time, putting up the shot. It's no good. I thought he may have got away with a little bunny step, but Howard has been fouled, and Jim Whitby is irate for lack of a traveling call.
Not so sure. They may have said that was even on the floor. We'll wait and see, Dave, just to be sure. But no, he's going to say he was in the act of shooting. So he'll go to the line with a chance to pull his team, Dave, actually to within 1 possession in 25-23.
To the line, Patrick Howard. 6:27 left in the first half. Howard will shoot 2. A 6'1 senior, averaging 20 points per game. Up, no.
Patrick Howard at the
We'll try
line.
again. The crowd here at the Monty Hill Arena, a big crowd here, and of course coming up a little later tonight, another AA game, and that will pit Tyner against Alcoa. Alcoa 32-2. A lot of people like their chances in the tournament. The next one by Howard is up. It is there. He has 3 in the quarter, 5 in the game. It's 25-22. Offered the other way. Big high pass to big Matt Harris, deep left corner, out to Cood. Cood, the long 3, got it.
That is unbelievable. He wasn't even facing the basket. He side straddled it. Shot the tray off his back foot.
He can shoot them, folks. 28-22. I wish Patino would look at him, too. Here is the other way, working with it. Almost walking in the left wing. Coach Whitby wanted the walk, didn't get it. They work out front, working with it as Ordway. Bad pass. Cood comes out of there with it. Cood across the timeline. Cood tried to bounce pass, knocked away, gets it back. Burns comes up with it to big Harris. Harris out to Cood. There's the quick 3 coming down from way outside. Back rim, no. Harris rebounds again. Big Matt to Cood. Cood for this time from 13 feet. Shot at 14. Rebound is controlled by Giles County. Robin was too close that time.
Yeah. If Cood gets within 10 feet, he really struggles then.
Here the other way will be the double team effort. Little Brock McClanahan almost comes up with the steal. Here's Pipkins. Deep left corner shot by Coleman. Up, no. They fight for the rebound. Cood and Ordway fight for it. It goes out of bounds. Who they give it to? They give it to Giles County. And they're buying Central fans right on their end zone there. Can't believe the call.
Not so sure that they're not saying the ball actually went off Cood's jawbone, because he either took a fist to the jaw or B, the basketball to there, because that head popped around too quick, and the Obion County fans right in front of their large capacity crowd up in the West End zone disagreed a little bit.
His demeanor, though, is outstanding on the court. You very seldom see Cood show any emotion. In the paint, stopping, popping, as Timmy Marks is in the game. It's knocked away on the shot, and he'll be fouled. Let's see who got it.
Oh, they're actually going to say the little man got him. I thought Matt Harris may have been in the vicinity, but no. The little man's going to be the guilty party. 2-0, who's going to check out of there. The pistol's out of there. And looks like Palmer's back in now for Obion County Day.
Chris Palmer comes in with 4 threes with 12 points. Robin Cood has 4 threes. He's got, what, 16 in the game. Only 2 people have scored for Obion Central, 28-22. That may send Nelson scurrying to the record books again. See if we ever had a half with only 2 people scoring. I can't remember it anyway. Here's a shot put up and back rim this time. Marks, no. Rebound, big Matt Harris. He has collected a lot of rebounds. Obion Central in the game, 12 rebounds. Giles County with how many? 7. The other way will be Burns. Out to Palmer. Palmer to Cood. Cood being dogged there. Cood will stop, pop, no. Rebound, they tip it around. Big Matt Harris over to Clark, and I think big Matt over the back.
Yeah, well, it's hard to call a foul on one person that's actually being sandwiched between 2 people, Dave, and Matt was the one that was in the sandwich. It was actually the cold cut there, and he's the one that was called for the foul.
Big Matt will pick it up. And Harris has picked up what, number 3? And it will be the other way. Howard to the line. He's 1 of 2 from there. And they'll have to get big Matt Harris out of the game. Into the game will be Jody Johnson. Johnson is a 6'5" senior, averaging 2, and Big Matt gets the applause for the Obion Central fans down to the right and across the way. To the line again, as we said, will be Howard. He's 1 of 2 from there, has 3 in the game. The folks in the end zone trying to wave the hands around, distract him. It does not work as he nails the free throw, Steve-O.
You know, Giles County's got to feel pretty good, Dave. They've only attempted 15 shots, at least that's what I have them unofficially for, making 8 of those, while Obion County's 10 of 23.
You know, Obion Central has shot 50% in the first quarter. Giles County shot them 54-5, but they cool off here. Here's the next free throw up by Howard. It's no good. Now over the back, it appears to foul on Giles County.
Is that the case? They pencil up number 14 with a foul, and a mock standing ovation by the partisan Obion County crowd.
The foul, as we said, is on who?
That was number 14, Smith.
Jonathan Smith who gave it a game, his first. That's the first foul on Giles County. That's why you heard the mock cheer. 5 minutes left in the first half. 28-23. Obion Central's lead shaved to 5. Front court pass to Palmer. Palmer scoots out of there, tries to save it from going out of bounds. He does not. Here's Smith the other way. Another turnover on the Rebels for number 4. The other way working with it is Timmy Marks. Marks in the right wing. Here's Pipkins, a long range 3 up, back rim, no. Rebound is controlled by Smith. Smith works out front. Here's Pipkins with it. Pipkins moving in. It's blocked and taken away. And now the run out, we've got Johnson coming up with it. And now we've got a foul.
I think that did they slap a technical on Coach Whitby? Let's see.
Got Coach Whitby. Let's see.
Dave, did they get a technical on Coach Whitby? Let's wait and see. I think they did. I think Coach Whitby may have been called. Let's wait and see.
And Coach Whitby's irate because Palmer is down and has been down. He wanted to foul on the bad pass by Coot and Palmer. And Coach Whitby saying, look, he needed to fall over there and hurt himself. And Coach Whitby says, can I go down there and attend to him? Palmer is still down. And Coach Whitby was screaming. And Johnson had come up with a blocked shot. And then Jody Johnson was trying the outlet pass to Coot. He was fouled, but before that, the whistle, the technical occurred on Coach Whitby.
If there was
Palmer was still down.
If there was a technical. Now, I saw the coach look at Coach Whitby and make a gesture with his hand. I don't know if he was warning him to get in the box because I was screened or if he actually gave him a technical. We'll wait and see, but I think they've helped the youngster. Is that Palmer over there?
That is Chris Palmer, and we go back again to when he tried to save the ball from going out of bounds. He saved it, but it went right over to Giles County. They came back, and Palmer, throughout all of that fiasco, he was almost under the Giles County bench down there.
Yeah, laying right there in front of the coaching staff off on the court, and checking in will be the pistol himself.
Bob McClanahan in the game.
I'm incorrect on the technical, Dave. I guess they were just signaling the injured player.
That's what they were signaling, yes.
Okay, and I beg your pardon. I just saw him point toward Coach Whitby and thought he may have given.
In your defense, to be honest with you, I think most people in here thought it was a technical, and actually they were calling the timeout. Jody Johnson, actually a bad break too for Obion Central as Johnson had the clear pass. Well, a timeout of the court. As Obion couldn't get it in, we call a timeout. 28-23, 4:37 left. We'll hit our network spot and be right back right after this on the TSSAA Basketball Network. Inbounded by Obion Central. They give it in to little McClanahan, little block over to Burns, and here's Coot with it. Coot back to Burns. Obion Central handles pressure very well. Here's Coot in the front court to Burns. Burns in the corner to Clark. There's the 3 coming down. Left wing, no. They fight for the rebound. It's controlled by Giles County. Nothing against Jody Johnson in the game, but they really miss Harris when he's not in there. Here's the running leaner. Put up. It is there. They wipe it off. Charging, and they'll call that on Patrick Howard.
That is a big break for Obion County because he got the ball to fall. Could have pulled him to within 3, Dave, but it remained 28-23 at the 4:16 mark.
Coach Whitby, I'll tell you what, I was watching him after the charge. He got up and said that's the 3rd time that it's happened. Here's McClanahan.
That's exactly right. I noticed the same thing.
Yeah, McClanahan to Burns in the backcourt. 4:10 left. Brock McClanahan gets it from Burns. Little Brock, only 5'2" and a freshman. He's not as big as Nelson Smotherman and Steve Heyman combined. Here's Cood, under 4 minutes. Here's Cood on the right wing, working with it. Clark, long three, no. Rebound, they tip it around. It's controlled by Giles County. Boy, they had Pipkins wide open at the court, but they missed him. That time, Coleman missed him. Rashun Coleman had it knocked away by Burns, out of bounds. Who they give it to? The official almost went one way. Now he says it belongs to Giles County. Both teams have went a little stale here, Steve, in the last few minutes.
Yeah, this game has been stuck at 28-23 now, Dave, for what would appear to be a couple of minutes.
Pipkins works with it between the circles. On the left wing, Randolph. They flash it in. This time there's Howard leaning in, putting it in.
Well, Giles County's only attempted, I've got him unofficially for 17 shots, making 9.
28-25, 3:28 left in the first half. Working with it, Cood, left baseline. The J is blocked and taken away. Howard blocked it that time. Here's Howard the other way. Howard will stop, pop, up. It's a one-point game.
Wow, Giles County has just pulled 1 point, and the Obion County crowd is in about just in a silence over there.
Yep, 28-27, but Giles County has made the big run. At one time in this game, it was 22-11, Obion Central. Now it's 28-27. Here's Cood, the long-range three, no. Obion Central has went stone cold. Rebound deflected. Here's Howard with it. Howard in the backcourt to Pipkins. 2:52 left in this first half. 28-27. Giles County has never led in this game. They can take their first lead here in the waning minutes of this first half. Working on the right wing with it is Jonathan Smith. Smith's only a junior. They flash it in. Here is down low. Howard is killing him. It is there. And just like that, Giles County has taken their first lead, 29-28.
We've got a foul in the backcourt. 21 is going to be picking that up for Giles County, but Giles County is being successful, Dave, getting the ball inside, down to the blocks, down low, and getting the easy deuce. They did it on actually 3 consecutive trips and have propelled themselves after being down 28-23, now up 29-28. Just a second over 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half.
Into the game for the Rebels will work Julian Robertson, a freshman. Also in the game, back in the game will be Coleman Carpenter as McClanahan and Jody Johnson go out. Well, it's 29-28, 2:31 left here. The first lead by Giles County as they've taken this 1-point lead. They finally get it into Robertson out there, the freshman. What a big play for him to come in. Here's Burns in the backcourt, back to Robertson. Robertson looks for help, bad pass. Knocked out of there, Pipkins steals it. Here's Pipkins the other way, across the timeline. Another turnover on the Rebels, which they are collecting those now at a pace of 5. The other way here is Carpenter, bad pass, but coming up with it, putting up and in, is Tracy Randolph, and it's 31-28. And the Rebels now down by 3. Giles County, the Bobcats playing well. Here's Burns with it, Burns looking. Burns on the right wing, 2 minutes left in this first half. So the Rebels from Obion Central pressured here, and now we've got a foul. Who's it going to be on? They say 34. That will be on Rashun Coleman. Still not in the over the limit are the Bobcats, so Obion Central will inbound it side offensive court, down by 3.
That's 8 unanswered points, by the way, Dave, because they were down 28-23, now up 31-28, 8 unanswered at least by Giles County.
Yeah, you're right. It was actually 28-22. Here's Cood, a long 3 to tie. No. Rebound is controlled this time by Patrick Howard. They have just dominated the board since Big Matt Harris went out with the 3 fouls. The other way, Pipkins. On the left wing, working with it is Coleman. Giles County by 3 with the ball with 1:35. Billy Holt and the Bobcats are up across the way as they stand and watch their troops try to increase their lead. On the left wing, working with it is Coleman. Moves in. Here's a great pass. Laying it up in is Tracy Randolph. He's got 8. And it's 33-28. The other way, Clark went with the ball.
Giles County, Dave, is really frustrating Obion County's defensive scheme because they've got great ball penetration. They're getting the ball down low in the blocks, and they're just simply layups for Giles County.
Yep, ever since Harris went out of the game, that's been the case. Here's Howard down low. This time he lost it, jump ball, alternating possession, Obion Central's ball. He was open that time, Steve, and just lost the handle.
Got to be honest with you, just a little bit careless right there, and Obion County will get the basketball. And the folks from Obion County up the way with Jonathan Applause. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is a big run by Giles County and could put Obion County in a situation they haven't been in very often, down at the half.
They've outscored them 11-0, actually, in this stretch. Palmer's back to the game. That's what the war was about. Chris on the left wing, working with it. Offensive court, double teamed out there. Out to Burns. There's the 3 coming down there. That's a much-needed bucket by the Rebels from Obion Central.
That ends a long drought, and then quickly in the backcourt, they throw it away, Dave.
And that bucket by Burns is only now, well, it's actually the first bucket other than Palmer and Cood, and he becomes the 3rd Rebel to score the game. 33-31, Giles County throws it away. They have now 9 turnovers in the game. Palmer to Cood. Cood on the right wing. 54 seconds. Cood being isolated there against Pipkins. Cood out to Palmer. Palmer faked the three, now guns the three. It is up. No. Rebound is controlled this time by Tracy Randolph, who went high over the rim to get it. The front court to Pipkins, down to 40 seconds. Working with it now is Howard. He almost walks. Right baseline. Jay, it is up. It is down. And a good-looking play by Smith, Steve.
I beg your pardon, Dave. That is just outstanding discipline by Giles County. Very unselfish, good ball movement.
Cood will gun the three the other way. It is up, in, out. Stays out. Rebound is controlled again by Randolph. He has been a stalwart off the boards. Here's Smith the other way. Moves in. Puts it in. The Obion Central Rebel fans wanted to walk. Didn't get it. The other way will be Burns. It's 37-31. Burns, circus shot up. No. But he's hacked and fouled, and he'll shoot two, Steve.
Tell you what, Giles County's come to play. Looked like Obion County was going to try to blow them out of the water in the early going, but Giles County, credit them, Dave, very patient. Were able to get the ball down low. That they had the height advantage down low, but Dave, when did the game turn? Remember, Matt Harris, foul number 3, when he left the game, that is when really the Bobcats of Giles County started attacking the inside and being pretty successful at it.
That plus the fact that Obion Central has really went stone cold in this quarter. Burns to shoot 2. It is up. Rim stays out. Andre Burns, a 6'2 junior, averaging 12. That is the first free throw I have Obion Central shooting in this game. Burns again with 10.9 seconds. It is up. No good again. Rebound is controlled this time by one of the big guys who was able to sneak in there, Morris. Front court pass, Pipkins. Long three, front rim, no. Rebound knocked around is controlled by Brian Clark. Clark will throw it up from the backcourt and hit the backboard. We're at halftime. Well, very unusual, but Obion Central is not right. And you think that's probably the way it's going to be here at halftime. 37-31, Giles County by 6. We take a 2-minute break along the local network, and we'll be back right after this with the TSSAA Radio Basketball Network.
Entertainment, the Good Pasture Junior Varsity Cheerleaders from Good Pasture Christian School in Madison, Tennessee. Please make them welcome.
Yo, man, I don't think they heard you. Won't you tell them what your name is? Yo, drop the bass. Like this.
on, y'all. Let's rock.
A friend like me.
Once again, the Good Pasture Junior Varsity Cheerleaders from Madison, Tennessee. Thank you. Take home.
Back with you from the Lonnie Hill Arena. I'm Dave McCulley along with Steve Heyman and Nelson Smotherman. We begin this second half. Your score 37-31 Giles County. They flash it in the paint. The jumper right there, and it's there by Tracy Randolph. He's got 10. And it's 39-31. And the Rebels now will try to get that offense, which only scored 9 points in the second quarter. Trying to get them unglued here. It's been all at the moment Giles County, their biggest lead of the game. They lead by 8. Robin Coot to the right wing. We'll set those lineups for you in a moment. Here's Coot stopping, popping, back rim, no, but he's hacked and fouled. Those shooting stats at halftime. Obion Central 11 of 32 from two-point land, 34.3. 9 of 21, 41% from three-point land, 0 of 2 from the line. Obion Central had 6 turnovers in that first half. They had 14 rebounds. Giles County, 9 turnovers. Giles County dominated the boards once Harris went out with 22. Here's Coot up. It is there. In that halftime, 15 of 26 was Giles County, 57.6%. 2 of 5 from three-point land, 40%, and 5 of 10 from the free throw line, 50%. Coot knocks them both down. He's got 18 in the game, and it's 39-33. The Rebels within 6. In the backcourt, Coot had it knocked away, but coming back up with it is Pipkins. Here's Randolph turning, firing, no. Big Matt Harris with a rebound. That's what Obion Central missed sorely. Here's the front court pass to Palmer. Couldn't shoot to 3. Out to Burns. Burns works on the right wing. 7-10. We're just underway, actually. Haven't played a minute of this third quarter. Coot dropped the ball out of bounds. Robin had the ball to ricochet off his shoulder, went out of bounds, and turnover number 6 on the Rebels. And with 7:07 left here, it's anyone's game, but the Rebels shooting only, 34% in that first half. That was their undoing. And when Harris went out with the 3 fouls, the game took on a different complexity to it. Here's Randolph out on the left wing. Working with it is Coleman. Coleman, Randolph, Pipkins, and Howard out there, along with that other starter being who? That being Ordway. Here's the pass knocked away. Big Matt Harris saves it, but he saves it right into the hands of Randolph. He dribbles in, dribbles the ball out of bounds. It belongs to Obion Central.
Beg your pardon, Dave. Giles County turnover number 10, and for Obion County, half a dozen turnovers. But Harris has got to be careful, Dave, because you saw when he went to steal the pass, very, very close to a foul. He's really got to be careful not to get number 4 early.
Yeah, Burns to Palmer. Palmer on the right wing being pressured out there. He opened this game up, had the crowd buzzing with all the threes. Here's Coot moving in from 15 feet. Got it. Robin Coot's got 20 in the game, and he pulls Obion Central within 4. 4 answered points now, 39-35.
Big bucket by Coot. Coot's got 18 points in the game. Or check that now, 20 in the game for Robin Coot.
Coleman works out to Randolph. Here's Pipkins between the circles. Burns went for the steal, didn't get it. On the left wing, the long 3, front rim this time, Ordway, rebound, Burns. Burns with it in the backcourt. We played less than 2 minutes, and Obion Central, after falling down by 8, has 4 within 4. Burns to Coot. Coot gets the pick from Burns, can't use it. Out to Palmer to Coot. Coot will move in. Robin Coot will stop, pop on a dime, this time back rim, no. Burns rebounds, Burns in the paint. Out to Palmer, there's the 3, coming down, got it.
Oh boy, see how quickly Obion County can strike. They were down by 8, 16, or check that 15 for Palmer, and it's a 1-point Giles County lead.
Yeah, they were down to 8. Now the lead is at 1 for Giles County. That 3 can gun you in and out, and the 3 right now being pretty good to Obion. The other way, Pipkins hit the side of the backboard, and Clark comes up with a rebound. Clark, Coot, Harris, Palmer, and Burns, and just like that, Obion Central can take the lead. Great pass, Harris down low, it's blocked. He gets it back, puts it up low. Big Matt Harris up again, got it, Matt Harris.
Well, he hesitated for a moment. If he would have first taken the ball when he got it, rammed home the dunk, he kind of looked around to say, I can't believe I'm this wide open.
Yeah, now it's been what? It has been 9 unanswered points, and now Giles County throws it away again. They throw it away, unable to collect it that time was Howard. Time out on the court, Giles County calls it 40-39 the Rebels.
yard stand.
By the way, Nelson and I didn't tell you, but anytime anyone joins our network, they buy dinner after the game. Here's Burns in the backcourt, 5 minutes.
I don't remember y'all telling me that before I sat down.
Here's Cood. We won't state too, Nelson. We're not selling for a fast food burger.
Oh, boy.
Working with it is Burns. Out to Palmer, the long three. No, it might have been partially blocked that time. I think it was by Coleman. The other way, Giles County. Working with it is Pipkins between the circles. It's 4:42 in the third, 40-39. The Rebels lead by 1. Working with it on the left wing is Marks, who's in the game. Good timeout by Billy Holt a moment ago, trying to subside the momentum that Obion Central had gathered in the game after they had scored 9 unanswered points to take the lead. Pipkins, it was at one time 11 straight points by the Giles County Bobcats. Turnaround Jay, Randolph wide open. Steve, they're bringing him at the top of the key without the free throw line, and he's hitting that jumper.
Yeah, and they're going to have to maybe change the defense a little bit to defend.
Here's the bad pass, knocking it out. Here's Giles County on the run out the other way. No, but Randolph picked it up and in.
That was 7 against Obion County. Giles County quickly back in the lead.
Matt Harris down under, puts it up. It's blocked. He put it up, it was short. Coach Whitby missed the foul and didn't get it. It's 43-40. Now a technical on Jim Whitby across the way.
Yeah. Boy, the Obion County fans are livid. Coach Whitby apparently talking to the official. Anytime you go to block a dunk, I think it is virtually impossible to do it without fouling someone. Tell me, Dave, if a guy's got a ball cupped like this, how you can block the ball without fouling the man. It's virtually impossible to do it. It can't be done.
Pipkins will shoot the technicals, and then we'll have the ball belonging to Giles County as well. The free throw is up. It is there, 44-40. So after 9 unanswered Obion Central points, now what do we have? We've got 5 by the Giles County Bobcats. The next one is up. It rolls around and drops in. Pipkins has 9. It's 45-40. Giles County by 5 now with 3:56 left in this third quarter. The inbound it right in front of us here will be Mike Pipkins. He gets it in to Timmy Marks. Marks working in the backcourt. Good pass to Randolph. There he is again. On the right wing, though, here's a 3 coming down. Back rim this time. Rebound Howard back up short, and Harris rebounds. Valid pass to Palmer. Palmer against Pipkins. Palmer will move in. The layup is there.
Good job by Palmer. He was in midair, had to readjust because he had a man trailing in the play for Giles County. He made the adjustment perfectly. Giles County's leads cut to 3.
Here's the bad pass, but Marks goes and gets it. He moves in against Harris. Put it up in. Great shot there by Timmy Marks. Harris had to let him go because he's got 3 fouls. It's 47-42. Burns the other way, lost the handle, but gets it back. Burns in the air to Clark. Out to Cood, the quick 3 coming down. No. Rebound, Matt Harris. Fakes, puts it back up and in.
Good job by Harris. He got position. They desperately needed him, Dave, when they were having that big lead of theirs cut into and sliced into the first half.
47-44. The other way will be Coleman. Coleman to Randolph. Randolph in the corner. Under 3 minutes now. A 3-point lead, Giles County. Here's Randolph moving in. We've got a charge on Randolph. Proper call.
Yeah, good job setting up for the charge there. I did not get an opportunity. There's the young man that set up for it. Was Brian Clark. Second time Clark's taken a charge in the game. It's 47-44. Giles County's by 3. Just under 3 minutes to go, Dave. Quarter 3.
Full-court pressure, which really bothered Obion Central, but this time it does not. Here's Palmer to Clark. Clark to Palmer. Fake the 3, didn't shoot. Here's Cood with it. Cood can't shoot. They double-team him. Over to Burns. Andre Burns may be the guy that has to have the big final frame because they're really bellying up on Cood and Palmer whenever they touch the ball. Clark might be the guy, too, that Obion Central has to look for. We've seen both of those guys deliver in the clutch. Here's Palmer. Quick 3 to tie the game. No. Rebound, Cood. Cood back up, puts it up and in.
Good job by Cood. How in the world does the man Cood's side get that open on the weak side of the basket for the boards? Beyond me, Dave.
47-46, 2:18. It looks like we've got a Donnybrook of a finish headed here. Here's Pipkins the other way. Pipkins moving in. Oh, he shot an air ball from 3 feet. Ball is saved. Now it's out of bounds, and they say standing out of bounds with Howard. Steve, how does a kid hit the way he's hit in this game and then move in the paint wide open and miss one from about 4 or 5 feet?
And the crazy thing about it is he shoots one from 4 feet, didn't even draw iron.
Yeah,
never
not
drew
even
iron.
close. Here's Cood the other way. Robin Cood works it on the right wing. They double team him. Boy, every time he touches it. Here's Palmer, the long 3. No. Rebound down low. Who's this foul on? It's on Harris. It's number 4.
Yeah, and Harris had the arm and used the man. Now, whether he actually used the arm to push him away or was just using it for position, it's critical, though, Dave. Remember, when he went out of the game in the first half, Matt Harris grabbed a seat on the ceramic with foul number 3. Now, all of a sudden, Big Matt's just picked up number 4, and Giles County's lead is 1.
Coach Whitby will try to get Coleman Carper into the game. Big Harris will have to be careful. Boy, that time they had Howard wide open under their own bucket, and they missed him from 3/4 court. Here's Pipkins working between the circles. A minute 47, 47-46. Giles County by 1. Right baseline. Here's the drive. That's a clear charge, no doubt about it. Howard just ducked his shoulder and plowed right into Clark again, and Brian Clark with his second big defensive play of this quarter.
The official for Giles County is livid as he turned around, refused to look at the court for a minute, then turned back around, and I saw the official hold up his hand and look at him and say, "Coach, that's enough," because they already know Coach Whitby's bought 1 T-Bird. Matt Harris out of there with his 4th foul day. Giles County's up 1, 1:40 to go.
Ty Ragsdale in the game. Coleman Carpenter in the game, too. Here's the pass to Carpenter in the front court. Coleman did a good job going to get that. Here's Cood working with it to Burns. Burns, top of the key. A minute and a half left in the 3rd stanza. Obion Central with the ball, down 1. They look to Cood. They find Cood. Cood out to Burns. Burns, they're really on Cood like glue. Burns, right baseline. Obion Central leads by 1.
Well, Obion County led, trails 45-40, so that's a run of 8-2, David.
48-47. This big contingent of Rebel fans are here, along with the Giles County faithful. In the right corner, working with it over there is Howard. Howard to get it back as he delivered the pass out to Randolph. Howard down low. They swing it on the right baseline, turning, firing. Back rim this time. No, the shot put up by Rashun Coleman. Rebound is controlled by Coleman of Obion. Here's Cood the other way. Robin Cood to Ragsdale. Right wing, 3 in the air. Back rim, no. Rebound controlled by Howard of Giles County. Outlet pass, Pipkins. Front court pass to Randolph. Can't shoot. Randolph double teamed out there. Here's Howard in the paint. May have walked, got away with it. Puts up a skimmer, no. Rebound, it is put back up and in. And there's the shot by Giles County. May have been a foul too at Obion Central, to be honest with you. Randolph, I think, got it.
And Giles County regains the lead, Dave. It only seesawed back and forth once in the first half. We've had several here.
They say Marks got the bucket. Now Obion Central commits the turnovers. They throw it away. Obion Central commits number 10 on this basketball game. Working with it is Marks. Marks down, stops, pops up, got it. Well, that is Coleman that time. Excuse me, Rashun Coleman. It's 51-48. Front court pass to Ragsdale. Out to Cood. Cood from outside, no. And that ends your 3rd quarter. Your score, 51-48. Giles County. A 1-minute local break, and back after this on the TSSAA Radio Basketball Network.
Up to the 3rd, Giles.
Back to the Monty Hall Arena, everyone. I'm Dave McCulley along with Steve Heyman and Nelson Smotherman. At the end of 3 quarters, your score, 51-48 Giles County. Here's how the shooting looks. Giles County through 3, still shooting pretty good, 52.5%. They're 21 of 40 from the field. Meanwhile, Obion Central still not shooting the ball well, 18 of 45, 40%. Burns to get it into Ragsdale in the backcourt. Harris remains on the bench with 4 fouls. Carpenter, Ragsdale, Burns, along with Clark, Cood. That's your combo out there, your quintet actually for Obion Central. Here's Burns throwing up a prayer on the right baseline. It's not answered. The rebound is controlled by Timmy Marks from Giles County. Pipkins with it the other way. I think if you, here's the pass knocked away. Burns coming up with it for Obion Central. Burns looking for help out to Cood. Robin Cood will blow in. He'll put it up and in.
Well, it's a big turnover. Giles County would have gone down. Cood's got 2 dozen, 24 in the game. If Giles County goes down and scores, Dave, their lead's 5. Now all of a sudden it's just uno.
And now Obion Central's pressure paying dividends. What a great steal that was by Ragsdale. 6 turnovers on the Giles County Bobcats. Here's Cood working between the circles. Robin Cood with 24. Make it 14 turnovers. I'm sorry. Now what do we have? We've got Ragsdale being decked out here. And let's see. I misread Mr. Heyman and Mr. Smotherman's stats there. It's actually 14 turnovers. Who's the foul on, Steve?
21, David. That foul's going to be actually on Tracy Randolph.
Randolph will pick it up. Well, the Rebels not shooting the ball well. Their defense now trying to keep them in it. 51-50. Here's Coot, a three coming down. No, he's went ice cold from three-point land. Out to Clark after Burns rebounds. It's an air ball. Rebound tipped around. They'll give it to Obion Central. They say Giles County touched it last. I don't know if I've seen Obion Central shoot the ball as poorly as they're shooting it here tonight.
Yeah, I unofficially got them 19 of 48 from the field, Dave, and they're just going to have to shoot a little better percentage. 19 of 49.
Yeah, that's under 40%. Here's the pass out to Ragsdale. The mentality of a shooter, though, you got to keep shooting them. Here's Burns to Coot, and now what do we have? We've got an offensive foul on Clark as he set the pick that time. He and Marks getting their feet tangled up, and they get Brian Clark with a foul.
Well, that's a critical foul, too. Gives you a chance to take the lead. You know, Obion County, Dave, has not been involved in a lot of basketball games with 7 minutes to go where they're losing. Yep. And usually they're up by 20 or more with 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, I think you'll see Matt Harris back in the game any moment. Looked like they walked that time, but no call. Here's the shot blocked by Coleman Carpenter. Burns comes up with it. Marks put it up. Now Marks comes up with a steal. Marks the other way. Marks will move in. Throws up a prayer. It's no good. What do we have? A blocking foul. And this is on Brian Clark, and it's number 4.
That was an awful late whistle, too. You know, that play was over the ball and come off the rim. They were going back up with the rebound with another shot, and all of a sudden you heard the whistle blow, and you kind of wondered what the delay in the call might have been there, Dave.
To the line will be Timmy Marks. He's been there once tonight. Clark picks it up, his 4th, and Marks to the line, and he'll shoot the free throws. He scored 4. He's 0 of 1 from the line. 51-50, 6:45 of the game. Marks up, got it. The lead now is at 2, 52-50. Again, those network sponsors: First Tennessee Bank, Subways of West Tennessee, Frank Cochran for Governor, and Middle Tennessee State University. Marks again trying to increase the Bobcat lead. It's up, no good this time. Burns rebounds. The other way is Robin Cood. Cood, cross-court pass to Clark, out to Burns. Burns roams into the left wing with a dribble. They look for Cood. They spring him open there. The ball is knocked away. Burns, it's knocked away. Here's Pipkins the other way. Pipkins will put it up. It's no good. He's been hacked and fouled. I thought Cood was mugged down here, but no call.
You know, and I'll say it again, Dave, when you get to the Murphy Center for the state tournament, that whistle don't blow as much as it usually does, unless it's on a bench. I'll see the technical whistle go more, but you won't see the play on the floor go much more. They'll let them play more down there, whether it's underneath or out on the perimeter or near the timeline or whatever. They always let them play a little bit more, and that would have been a foul probably 9 out of 10 times in every game we called near the timeline.
Pipkins will work to the line. Burns will come out. Chris Palmer will come in. Chris Palmer has 17 in the game. He scored 12 of those in the first stanza. And it's 52-50. Giles County by 2. They can increase the lead with 6.5 left. A long way to go. In the air, Pipkins got it. He's had a good game with 10 now. 14 by Randolph, 12 by Howard. Meanwhile, 24 by Cood and 17 by Palmer. No one else in double figures for the Rebels. 53-50. This one up. It is in and out, stays out. Coleman Carpenter was fouled, no call. Carpenter is fighting for his life down there. Tries to unload, gets it to Palmer. Front court pass to Cood. The other way now will work. The Rebels. Here's the long shot by Clark. No. Rebound, though, by Palmer. Palmer had the 3, didn't take it. I know not why. Here's Ragsdale with it. They look to Cood. Cood being dogged out there by Marks. Here's the pass to Cood in the paint. They move Cood in. He puts up a prayer. No, but he's been hacked and fouled, and that's why he put up the prayer, because he knew he was about to be fouled.
You know, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody better defend Robin Cood than I've actually seen the Giles County team. They've actually taken turns this evening. Great defense by Timmy Marks, who's been on him, and Mike Pipkins. They've kind of actually just rotated on him one-on-one. Both have done a real good job in that matchup zone that Giles County's running to try to stop Cood, Dave.
Marks picks up his first foul. Cood to the line. Robin tonight is 2 of 2 from there. Here's Big Harris back in the game. I think that's a good substitution. Nothing against Coleman Carpenter. He's just a youngster, but you got to get Harris in with 6:06, and you're fighting for your life in the first round of the state tournament.
Yeah, that's a good point. Matt Harris has got to be in the game.
Cood up, got it. He's almost automatic from there. I know if you're a Rebel fan back in West Tennessee, you almost hate to hear me say that because it always seems to jinx them. Here's Cood up again, got it. He's got 26 in the game, and it's a one-point game, 53-52. Giles County by 1 with 6 minutes left in the game. We mark that down. We'll see what is decided in this last 6 minutes. Here's Pipkins out at midcourt. He's a fine ball handler. Over to Smith, who's came in the game a moment ago for Marks, by the way. Smith looking a little shaky. Here's Randolph with it. In the corner, there's a long rainbow up. No, that one put up that time. I don't know if that's a shot they want by Rashun Coleman or not. Here's Palmer, front court pass, Harris. Big Matt moving in. Put it up. No, but he's hacked and fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
You know what's funny, and this is going to sound crazy. That barely looked like contact on that. He just kind of brushed by him. I've seen guys murdered here today, and they haven't blown the whistle, and then they blew it on a little brush. I don't know. Go figure. That's why I don't officiate. They don't pay me the big bucks to do it.
They say the number 3 on Howard. I had him with 4, but I guess I'm wrong. Here's Matt Harris up there. Big Matt knocked it home. He's a good free throw shooter, shooting 67% on the year, and he's knotted this game at 53. In the air again, Harris, no good this time. They fight for the rebound. It's loose. It's controlled by Ragsdale. He fights for his life, tries to call the timeout, and does. Timeout of the court, 53 all. Obion Central in this tie game with Giles County. We take a network break back after this on the TSSAA Radio Basketball Network. TSSAA State Radio Basketball Network. Obion Central looking. Palmer does not get it in. That's 5 seconds. Great denial defense by Giles County, Steve.
Well, that's a great job. You know, I've seen Obion County actually have several occasions where they've just beat the 5-second count, been forced to call a timeout. Giles County, a great defensive ball team here, Dave. Anyone's game, 5.5 to go, tied at 53 all.
Yeah, we heard they were good defensively, and they are. But Obion Central is pretty tough as well. Working with it on the left wing is Smith. They flash it out. Top of the key is Coleman. Down to 5:20 of the game. We're knotted at 53. I think most people thought this might be an 80 to 5 to 2 score. Down low, here's the jam by Howard. Great high post pass. That time with Coleman down to Howard, and he knocked it in. It's 55-53. Ragsdale, right corner. The 3 coming down, front rim, no. They fight for the rebound. It's controlled by Coleman. And now Giles County beginning to sense a chance for this upset. 55-53. Here's Randolph in the paint to Howard. Wheeling, dealing. Yes, it went in.
That thing did everything but go in at first. It just hung on the rim, and Giles County's up by a couple of buckets today.
Yep, 4:45. Long time to go, but Obion Central at the moment down by 4. Let's see how they respond to this. Here's a bad pass. That time Ragsdale threw it away. The other way will be Pipkins. Pipkins layup, no. Rebound Randolph, back up, no. They fight for the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. Who they give it to? Giles County, saying that time Clark touched it last.
Well, everything going Giles County's way now, Dave, since the timeout a moment ago. 4.5 minutes to go. Giles County up by 4, in possession with the ball. Matt Harris has got 4 fouls and a couple of substitutions, and it looks like soon they'll have the original 5 in there for Obion County down the stretch here.
Ragsdale out, Clark out, Coleman in, Burns in. Here's a long shot, Pipkins for 3, no. Rebound, Coot is mugged, no call. Routland pass to Burns, uncontested layup. The other way, up, it is there.
Well, that cuts the lead to 2. Good job by Obion County, as it was Burns who made the snowbird to the bucket and got the great pass by Coot.
57-55, an outstanding game here. Carpenter went for the steal, didn't get it. To Pipkins across the timeline. 4:05 left in this basketball game. Here's Howard in the paint, stopping, popping, up, no. Coleman Carpenter got him. Harris had to let him go because he was there with 4 fouls, and that allowed Howard to get down low, and he's just absolutely killed Obion Central with 16 in the game. He'll work to the line, Steve. He's been there 4 times, hitting 2.
You know what? It's been the inside game that has really killed Obion County, because Giles County, Dave, if you look at their 3-point shot attempts, and usually that'll pretty well dictate how great of a perimeter shooting team they are, it has not been that big in all honesty.
Howard to the line. He'll shoot 2. First is up there. He's got 5 1/4, 17 in the game. It's not been a good day for West Tennessee teams. No. Adamsville upset. Peabody shellacked, and now Obion Central fighting for their lives in this one.
Down by 3.
Howard in the air, up, got it. And he's got 6 1/4, 18 in the game, and it's 59-55. The Rebels of Obion Central down 4. Front court pass, a bad pass. Burns threw it away. It's picked off that time by Coleman. Rashun Coleman the other way. Clark about to come back to the game, and now Giles County controlling really their own destiny. Here's the ball knocked away, but coming up with it is Coleman for Giles County. They work out front to Pipkins. Pipkins is mugged. Palmer or Burns, they call it on Burns.
I'll tell you what, Obion County, I have them unofficially for 14 turnovers, Dave. You don't see that very often from Obion County, making that many number of turnovers, you know, in a basketball game. Giles County, meanwhile, I've got them unofficially for 14 as well. Obion County 19 of 51 from the field. Giles 23 of 46. neither team is really burning it up. Giles County doing a much better job from the field. And at 59-55, Giles County up by 4. You're right, Dave. They start smelling that upset that much more.
To the line, Pipkins. He's been there 5 times, hitting 4. In the air, 1+1, got it. Free throws down the stretch. We're winning a lot of basketball games, and now the lead is at 5 for the Bobcats.
Free throws, rebounds, and not turning the ball over are the 3 big keys in the 4th quarter for a team that's trying to pull the upset or win.
Pipkins up again, got it again. It is there, and it's 61-55, 2-possession game. Burns in the backcourt to Cood, who's been very quiet here in this 4th quarter, but he's a great player. Now Robin throws it away. Pipkins will come up with it. Pipkins will lay it up. It is no good, but Bauer to follow the play and put it up and in is Jonathan Smith. It's 63-55, and now Obion Central in some trouble as Giles County really smelling the big upset. Here's Cood to Clark. Clark out to Burns, down to 3:18. Palmer deep right corner, 3 coming down, got it.
That's a big one. Well, that's not just a big one, Dave, for Obion County. That's a must basket. They had to connect on that trip, or they could have been in serious trouble.
Yep, here's the pass, knocked away. Cood steals it. Out to Palmer. Palmer, another 3. Palmer up. Oh, and it came out. That ball went off the backboard, went down, and then came out. 2:55 in the game, 63-58. And now Giles County throws it away. They were trying to call the timeout, and the ball went right behind Patrick Howard.
The guy that was signaling timeout was to be the recipient of the pass. It brushed him on the bottom as it went out of bounds. He gets credited for the turnover, trying to get a timeout.
2:51 left in this game. Now 2:45 actually. Burns in the backcourt, 63-58. Cood in the front court. Cood to Burns. 2:39. They flash it to Clark, to Palmer. Here's another 3. Coming down, Palmer no this time. Rebound is controlled by Clark. Clark down low to Palmer. He will put it up, no. Harris tips, no. Ball is saved by Randolph this time of Giles County. Now it's taken away, and we've got a foul on Palmer.
Uh-oh, now Mr. Palmer needs to walk away very, very quietly because he showed a little frustration. And if you'll notice the official, he watched him for a few minutes as if to say, let's keep it under control, young man. And Dave, Obion County blew a golden opportunity to cut the lead right there down to within a basket, at least 63-60. They failed to do it, and now a chance for Giles County to go up by 3 possessions if they can connect on the free throws here with still a lot of time, though, Dave, 2.5 minutes.
Randolph to the line. He's scored in this game, 14. He's 2 of 2 from the line. He's been one of the big key factors for the Bobcats of Giles County. In the air, got it. Randolph has 15. And it's now 64-58. It remains a 2-possession game. A long time to go with 2:26 in the contest. But the cold shooting of Obion Central has got him in trouble here. Randolph again will eye the mark. Up, got it. Time out of the court, 2:26 left, 65-58. Back after this along the TSSAA Radio Basketball Network.
Comes down and all of a sudden just abandons the game plan and starts gunning 3s. Because if you don't and you let Giles County get the rebound and get the ball and start running clock, it's going to hurt you.
And good defense here by Giles County as they really make Obion Central use some clock with a 2-2-1 4-court press. Burns in the backcourt to Cood. Cood across the timeline. Cood picks up the dribble over to Burns. They look inside, nothing there. Great defense here by Giles County. Here's Cood out to Burns. Burns, the defense on the perimeter is outstanding. They look outside to Burns. Here's Palmer, the long-range 3 in the air. No. Harris rebounds. Big Matt back up. Got it.
They did what they needed to do, Dave. They converted, and then Giles County turned it over on the inbound.
Giles County walking with it as Pipkins actually came across the inline and turns it over. Well, a long time left with 1:59. Let's see what Obion Central pulls out of the hats offensively this time. Burns looking. They get it into Brian Clark. There's Palmer. Palmer had the three but didn't take it. They look. Palmer working right of the key. Palmer, a long-range three up. Rims, no. Coming out with it is Smith, and he's been hacked and fouled by Burns in the backcourt.
Yeah. Burns talks it over with the official, shows a little disgust, turns and walks away. And still, Dave, right now a two-possession game, but you get to the same situation now. You go back, if Giles County hits 2 free throws, well, they're back up by 3 possessions again. And that's where they were when it was 2:26, which means basically that you've spent, what, 40-something seconds and have gained no ground on them, and you can't afford to do that. You've got to gain gradual ground on them. And Burns is just fouled out of the game, Dave. That'll be foul number 5. What an athlete. He can really play the game for Obion.
And Burns only a junior, the 6'2 junior. Not a very good night for him shooting the ball. Here's Ragsdale back in the game. And Obion Central has just went stone cold in streaks of this game, and it's really hurt them. They're down by 5 with 1:48 left. To the line is Jonathan Smith. He's not been there tonight. He has 6. Giles County has shot their free throws well. Smith will eye the mark. 1+1 in the air. Got it. Well, if they win it, they'll look back at this free throw shooting, Steve.
Have they even missed in quarter number 4?
They've missed 2, but they've actually hit 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the quarter.
Well, 9 of 11 in quarter number 4 will win you a lot of basketball games down the stretch when they're close.
66-60 with 1:48 left. Again, Smith, 2-possession game in the air. This time, no. Big Matt Harris rebounds. Almost looked like he meant to miss that thing on purpose. He just sort of flung it up there. Might have tightened up. Here's Palmer in the backcourt. Palmer looks at the situation over. Here's the pass to Cood in the front court. Robin Cood will move in, put it up. No. Rebound is controlled. Cood's on the floor. The Obion Central fans are irate. So is Coach Whitby. In the backcourt, here's Randolph. He's mugged at midcourt. Proper call there. Clark gets him. If it's Clark, it's number 5.
Well, you're in a situation again where we've mentioned it. Giles County must hit free throws. Obion County must come down. And Brian Clark is just fouled out of the game. That is his 5th foul and did not score on the evening. There's 1:30 remaining, a minute and a half, $1.30 left in this ball game. Giles County up by 6, 66-60, a 2-possession game. But if he hits 1 free throw, it becomes a 3-possession game. And now, Dave, you're getting into the crunch time where you've got to start thinking 3 on possessions. Yeah. You know, a minute ago you didn't have to, but you didn't gain any ground on them either. So now you're going to have to start coming down and say, well, we better start getting trays now and abandon the game plan a little bit instead of the game plan is shooting 3s, but
to the line will be Randolph. 1+1, 66-60 in the air. Got it. Soft touch, and they're just nailing free throw after free throw, although they missed one there a moment ago. It's 67-60 with a minute 30. Coach Holt and the Bobcats across the way. Their girls team was here last week, and they played well, and this boys team has played just as well. 67-60 with a minute and a half left. In the air again, this time, and no. Rebound, Matt Harris. It remains, though, a 3-possession game. Here's Cood, front court pass to Palmer. Palmer will move in for the layup. It is up, it is there.
Well, take it if you get it, though, okay? If you get it to you, take it.
And now Palmer in the backcourt forced to foul, and he fouls Rashun Coleman, who has not been to the line. Well, Palmer, you can tell what Coach Whitby has already done. He's going to gamble. He's a riverboat gambler, and he's going to foul every time they touch the ball, then try to come back and hit 3s and try to just outscore them that way, Steve.
Yeah, you know, if they hit 1 and miss the other one on a free throw and you hit a 3, well, there's a 2-point differentiation. If they miss the front end of the 1 and 1, you get 2, you're in the same situation. So, oh, yeah, he's doing the right thing if you're Obion County.
To the line, the big guy, Coleman, 1+1 in the air. Got it.
Well, Giles County, though, ice water in the veins, and they're probably shooting somewhere in the vicinity, Dave, of 75-80% in quarter number 4.
I have them 12 of 15 from the line in this quarter. The next one is up. It is there. Coleman knocks them both down. He's got 10. It's 69-62. In the backcourt is Robin Cood. Cood back there, double team. He is absolutely having trouble with it. Here's Ragsdale. Palmer with it. Palmer fakes the 3. Now guns the 3 from way outside. Not close. Big Matt Harris rebounds.
Oh, my.
They got a blocking foul down low. And Coach Holt is dancing across the way.
He just turns and doesn't even look at the court. Matt Harris went physical for the rebound, Dave. Used a little bit of the elbow. Had a man underneath him. The man got knocked to the floor from the elbow. You know, if you're a Obion County fan, you just look the other way and just kind of whistle. You know, because you get away with one. And we've got timeout, I think. Yes, we do, Dave. There's timeout on the floor with Giles County, Dave.
Timeout on the court. We'll be back right after this on the TSSAA Radio Basketball Network. standpoint anyway, combining Obion Central's lack of shooting here tonight and also the good quickness of Giles County. It's really bothered, you heard Coach Luther at halftime, it's really bothered Obion Central, that pressure defense.
Really has. You're right, Dave.
Matt Harris misses the free throw.
And you can't miss free throws when you're down by 7 with $1.03 left, Dave.
69-62. Harris in the air. Got it. And it's 69-63. A two-possession game with 1:03 in the game. And now Ragsdale very quickly fouls as he reaches in and fouls Jonathan Smith. Well, Smith's been there twice. He hit the first free throw, then missed the back end of a 1+1. And folks, to be honest with you now, with 62 seconds in the game, it's Giles County's game to either win or lose from the free throw line, I would think.
That's right. It's like this. If Giles County converts every time they go to the free throw line, they're going to win the basketball game. If Giles County falters at the line, then they're leaving the door open for Obion County to come back and either tie or win the game. But they've got to connect from the line. That's where they win or lose.
Jonathan Smith will work to the line. And he'll shoot. It is up. Back rim, no. Rebound, big Matt Harris. Well, the door remains ajar anyway. The other way is Robin Cood. Cood in the backcourt. Cood across the timeline. Cood will work in. Cood, cross-court pass to Palmer. Palmer, long-range three. In and out. Oh, my. Rebound, no. Obion, they go back to Palmer. Here's another three. No. Rebound, big Matt Harris. Harris will power it up. Power it in. Harris pounding the board. Just 69-65 with 39 seconds. And now we've got a blocking foul. It's on Coleman Carpenter.
You know,
and we'll see Pipkins work to the line and shoot 1+1.
You know what Carpenter should have done at the very last second? Just moved over, because the man was already going out of bounds, and the man would have stepped out of bounds if he would have just taken his body and moved out of the way, because the man had already veered as if to say, I either make contact with him or out of bounds. And that was a questionable call right in front of you, Dave.
Pipkins will work to the line. He'll shoot free throws. He's hit his last 5 in a row. He's been there 7 times, hitting 6. 69-65, no. But he gets his own rebound. Oh, my, it went through 2 or 3 Obion Central Rebel hands. And now Cood knocks it away out of bounds across the way. Giles County will inbound it. Boy, oh, boy, that would have been a big rebound for the Rebels, but they couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, still a two-possession game, and Giles County will face pressure on the inbound, and if they get it in, they'll be forced. Well, there's Matt Harris out of it.
Matt Harris just fouled out. As that time, Patrick Howard, he's just been too quick for the Rebels to handle down there. And Harris will foul out of this game, and Big Matt will go out with 10 points, 5 fouls, and it will be Howard to the line. Steve, he's been there 6 times. He's hit 4, and he'll work as he shadow shoots. Jody Johnson will come in the game across the way.
But no matter what this young man does, it's still going to be a two-possession game, whether he hits them both or misses them both. The possession is 2, and Matt Harris will get a standing ovation. He is heading to Murray State University of the Ohio Valley Conference in Murray, and he'll get to be on this court again next year as a freshman for them when they play Middle Tennessee.
Yep. To the line will be Big Howard, 6'1" senior, averaging 20. He's got 16 in the game. As we said, 4 of 6 from the line. In the air, got it. Well, they had left the door open a little bit. Obion couldn't capitalize, and now the Central Rebels are down by 5.
Well, Dave, even this still makes it a two-possession game, but it forces Giles County never to score again, and you to hit 2 threes with 30 seconds to go. It really puts the pressure on you.
Howard to the line is up. It is there. And they lead by 6, 71-65. Cood in the backcourt. Cood, front court pass, now to Palmer. Palmer on the right wing. Palmer will move in. Dipsy-doo, puts it up, no. Jody Johnson rebounds, back up, got it. Jody Johnson has pulled Obion Central within 4. Time out of the court, 20.6 seconds left. The Rebels in trouble. The Bobcats smelling victory. Back after this on the TSSAA Radio State Basketball Network. 4-point basketball game, 20.6 seconds, and Giles County smelling a chance for the big upset as number 3 of the state. Obion Central's not shot the ball well, and the defensive quickness of Giles County has been outstanding. Well, Steve, it's not been a good day for West Tennessee teams back in that area, has it?
No, it hasn't, Dave, and I'm really shocked at this one, I guess, more than any of them, because I've seen Obion County several times this year and thought that they were a team that could basically be close to unbeatable and all, and that is, see, that's 4 seconds, Dave, of the clock, and you had to foul them the minute someone touched the ball when they got it in bounds, and they let 4 seconds go off the clock with 16 seconds to go, Dave. Whether the man hits these 2 free throws or not, it's still a 2-possession game. I don't know how many timeouts Obion County has. Our good friend Nelson may know down there, but you're in a heap of trouble now, especially if they hit free throws.
To the line will be Coleman. That's Rashun Coleman, a 6'1 junior. Came in averaging 16. He has 10. He hit 2 there a moment ago. He'll go to the line here. His team up by 4. In the air, front rim, no. Rebound, Coleman Carpenter out to Ragsdale. They get to Palmer, 13 seconds. Ball is knocked out of bounds right here in front of us. And now with only 11.9 seconds left, Obion Central down by 4 with the ball, and Palmer to inbound it right here in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, will the season move on for Obion Central, or will it be the Bobcats? Here's Cood. Cood, the 3 on the right wing, no. Rebound, they fight for it. It's out of bounds across the way, and it goes over to Giles County, and the Bobcats are about to upset Obion Central.
Wow, unbelievable. I'd have never thought it after seeing Obion County play this year, Dave.
71-67, 6.5 seconds left. They inbound it this time, and moving in with it is the pass, and being fouled over there will be Jonathan Smith. Well, Adamsville lost here earlier today. Peabody of Trenton was soundly beaten, 82-46. Adamsville was upset by Summertown, 52-51. And in this one, about to be another upset as Giles County's about to move on in this tournament, as they'll play tomorrow, and they'll play the winner of the Tyner-Alcoa game. 71-67, 5.6 seconds left. Jonathan Smith will shoot 1+1 in the air. Got it.
That's just icing on the cake, an extra candle, a little more decoration right there, Dave, because they're going to basically just shoot this one, and everybody's going to get down court, let them run down, and if they have to shoot a 3, let them do it. And Giles County come out of here with a big upset into Murfreesboro.
72-67, 5.6 seconds left. In the air again will be Smith. Eyes the mark, pulls the trigger, got it. And it's 73-67 with 4.4 seconds left. Palmer, front court pass, working with it, left corner. Long shot by Cood. It's no good, and this basketball game is over. The final score, 73-67. Giles County has upset Obion Central, 73-67. We take a 2-minute local break, and we'll be back right after this on the TSSAA Radio Basketball Network.